1 hour ago, BlackRock Bitcoin ETF sees biggest volume ever, 4.1 billion. That's crazy, bro. They just put that headline out on trading. That's wild. All right, so check this out. So what we're looking at, bro, is what's important is you understand that you got to get in on the bottoms, right? There's 4 years in between. So the point is trying to get in near the bottom, you know?
Right.
So being able to have a chart like this and with a holistic view, you can kind of time that, and it's not that hard. Once you understand the 4-year cycle is a real thing and you accept it. That's the point. Most people struggle accepting that the 4-year thing is a thing. You know, that we have this thing, and when it comes to investing, where we say like the trend is your friend until it's not. The 4-year cycle has existed forever since the start of Bitcoin. So until it breaks, we want to follow it.
True that.
Now, there are diminishing returns, bro. Now, this is the point that people do not understand. This is why they say the race to $1 million or the race to acquire Bitcoin is real. Is because when it first started, you see, like, this is approximate, by the way, but there's like I have marked 10,000%. It went up 10,000%, bro. You feel me? So look, that's $2 to about 1,000 something. I mean, 1,000 something and 100 something. That's crazy. Then it dropped again, but then it went up 1,000%. So what we looking at, and then 200%. You feel me? So if you see it, it's kind of on this little bit of like a diminishing return kind of thing. You feel me? So that's why
Yeah, go ahead.
It's a time sensitive thing. Like, it's just the gap's getting tighter and tighter.
Exactly, and which causes the race, the FOMO effect to kick in later and later. The more people wait, the more they fear they missing out, because eventually they learn that they're not going to gain as much from when they buy it. You see what I'm saying? It's just a natural effect of something that's gaining value over time.
Human emotion.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It's pretty wild seeing it like this. Now, what we're gonna do, bro, is to make this make sense, we're gonna look at gold, right? Because look, everything does this, bro. I'm gonna put this on a 3-month ticker, which means each bar is 3 months. Okay, look at gold running like crazy. That don't make no sense. So the thing with gold is, they say gold's a hedge to the dollar, right? You gotta understand why, and you know what a hedge means, right?
The opposite. So if gold's going down, it means the dollar's going up, and vice versa.
Yeah, people use it to hedge against it, exactly, to bet against it, exactly. Yep. So the reason they do that, not the reason they do that, is so many reasons. I ain't gonna go there. We ain't experts there. The point is what we see here on the charts. We stick to everything factual, right? Look at this. What is this? A straight arrow up since the beginning of its creation, and this is marking what? This is giving us 1997, which I think they have charts before this. But since 1997, this thing has gone straight up over time. You feel me? So the point is, everything that's a good investment is supposed to be doing this kind of movement. Now, the point is learning the time frames of which these compressions happen. See this big compression here? Or this downfall, or whatever you want to call it. Recession, whatever. Whatever this is, you want to know why that happens and how many times does it happen, right? Because it happened here too. And you look a little bit here, big here. You see what I'm saying?
Right. What year was that?
2000.
2012, 2011, 2008.
Yep, 2011.
2011. That's after that housing market.
Look, let's use chat. We can say, gold crash.
Oh, wow.
This is how we level up, bro. See what I saw on the show chat, what I did. All right, YouTube, I said, what happened in 2011 to make gold crash? And I always say thanks, whatever. Y'all have to do that, but I just did.
It respects you.
Nah, it's, it keeps it in a certain kind of mode, pretty much. And I found I get more value in that mode, if that makes sense.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. But look, it's telling you right here, you know what I'm saying?
economic recovery. Oh, the global economy was starting to stabilize after the 2008 financial crisis.
I'm gonna zoom in for everybody.
It was a college. Led investors to shift their focus back to riskier assets like stocks. Oh, okay, so they opened up in a sense. They're like, oh, okay, we can make some money out now.
You see the power of using Chat GPT, bro. It's crazy, bro. And any AI in a sense, bro. I mean, you have to understand these AIs have access to the internet now. So if you don't use it, you're only limiting yourself. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, stuff. Yeah, for any technology. Like that's like trying to use an iPhone like the XR today. Like why would you use an iPhone there, bro? With this 16 out, like not even. It's the state of the art equipment.
Right. That's fact.
It's technology.
Speaking of which, I wouldn't be myself if I showed y'all gold's straight arrow up over time, right? Meaning you can invest in gold and just hold on, but you got to understand it. It does take a long time if you buy in the wrong time zone, like right here in 2011. You had to wait all the way till when now, pretty much 2024 to get profit again. So you have this knowing the cycles or being able to at least read some kind of chart like this, right, in a simple form saves you because we have to use these vehicles, man. They're leaving us no choice. And here's why. I wouldn't be myself if I didn't show you the dollar, right?
Right. So with the gold, was that the gold?
That was gold we were just looking at.
Okay. Now we're at dollar though.
Yes, sir.
All right, bet.
This is dollar.
Put it at a month. And what we see here with the dollar is, never mind my arrows. We just see here. This is 1980, should be 85. No, 85. Yeah, 1985, 84, right? Is the top of the dollar. It hasn't reached back since. What we're looking at is a downtrend in momentum. It started break. What I'm reading here on my charts is that, I'll zoom in for everybody, is that it's breaking, it's starting to break. And we're going to, I'll pull the chart in. So once it starts back reading.
Now, when you say starting to break, you mean starting to break that downward trend?
That's structured. So look, I'm sure see this little cone here, this little arrow.
Yeah.
You don't got to know how to read charts to understand patterns, right? I'm just marking patterns of when it went up and finally stopped. You see what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
So, but look, it's different per ticker. So if I put this to a weekly, maybe the weekly doesn't look like that. So you always want to choose, when you do these markings, you want to choose on the longest scale that you can understand. You know what I mean? You know, I can understand on a very long-term scale, but I like monthly to 3-month charting. You know, because this stuff does move quick, depending on what it is. The dollar moves slow, so actually you should chart the dollar longer because it moves really slow. But like Bitcoin, you want to chart at month scale. You know.
So fast. Okay, so the faster it moves, the quicker you want. Okay, the lower.
Not necessarily. Remember, it's all about how you understand things. It's just that's where I'm at when I'm understanding the movement. You'll get there once you understand it. You know what I'm saying? It'll just come naturally. You only have to think about it. But yeah. But that's why you gotta ask the questions, and that's the point. So we good. So this is what we have is just to finish off answering your question is this trend zone that I marked, and on the month it just went up pretty much month after month. It kept going up, and it finally stopped here. It went down for a long period of time. So that's why I marked that.
Straight down.
Yeah. So it finally broke that structure, and now it's kind of struggling sideways. You see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see it.
So we're just seeing what the dollar's doing, but what we do know is that it hasn't gone past this high in 2000. It haven't reached the 2000 high yet, and it also hasn't reached the 1985 high. Exactly, bro. So see how you can just look out, you know, this holistic view, this long charted view, and that's pretty much the simple format, chat. You know, you want to look at the long term view, and that long scale view will help you understand what you should be doing as far as a trend. And then as you learn more knowledge, if you get better over time, you'll be able to get smaller and smaller. And, you know, one day you'll be able to get into the hour scale, daily scale, if you want to. That's crazy traders right there.
Okay, I got you. Yeah. Making money each day.
Right.
But that means that they can move a lot of money then if they're doing it like that, right?
Right. But a lot of them like to stick in something that if you have a lot of money, you don't need that much. You don't need that many percent. I mean, you don't need that much of a percent like increase in your value, right? Like 2% if you have a lot of money is a lot. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah, absolutely.
So
Yeah.
for like us, right, 2% is like, I need more. Need my 500, right? Like crypto, and then you get that 500 in crypto, which is what we moving on into the next thing. I showed you the dollar, right? Look at Ethereum. You can really. I left this uncharted so that we can actually start making some markets, and you're gonna see what I'm doing. This is a month by month on a long scale. Look at that. What does that look like, bro? Just straight rock it up,
Bro. Take it off.
Yeah, man. This is the power of knowing. It's the power of not being scared to look at stuff like this, right? This is 1000%.
Wow.
You see what I'm saying? So you see how this like just a trend here? See how this look? And it hits here. This will be a top. See how your eyes can naturally format this as a top over a period of time? So, but when you do that, you have to understand that you're trusting yourself to chart at 1 month bar. You're trusting that that's long enough to read this stuff. You see what I'm saying? So most people, if they go and they put a week bar like this, you click a week, it's so much information and they're still trying to read it. Look how volatile it is, right? See how what it does is, it is a lot to pick up on. You see what I'm saying? So, okay, if we go a month, it's less information. I can read that better.
Yeah.
So look, this is because it's sensitive on the 3 month. Like this is 3 months, bro. We click 6 months. Man, look at that. See what I'm saying? Each bar is 6 months of movement and 6 months of what? Buying and selling. So you tell me, does this look easy to read?
Yeah, it looks more simplified.
Yeah, and when you look at this asset, what is this asset doing to you? Is that asset gaining value or is it decreasing in value?
It's increasing in value over time. Absolutely.
And it looks like by this chart, it's increasing value over time 6 months at a time, right? This because this is 6 months, this is 6 months, this is 6 months. So you see how that works? So yeah, people been selling a lot more during this 6 months, but then during this one, huge buy.
Yeah.
So when you're buying, you're giving yourself a time frame looking at this one as saying like, oh man, I got 6 months to buy it, to take advantage. So you may want to look in closer, right? Because or look out longer, or maybe this is perfect for you. Maybe you're like, maybe you just don't want to move as much, and you understand this is going up over time, period. So you just want a good opportunity to get in. So you see, look at this 6 months. See this?
Yeah, because if you know what's going on, say you got, you're invested and you're like, okay, well, I want the price to go down a little bit. So you could probably kind of, what would you say, like encourage the market to go down if you start selling?
What we call a whale? Yes, they could, because they have enough money, because the market is liquid, right? Apparently. So if a whale sells a lot, it creates a red candle, and that creates FOMO. Because more people start selling.
Yeah, that means drop the price lower so you can buy again, right?
He may do that for that reason, but other people who are experiencing FOMO, they're not doing it for that reason. They're doing it because they think the price is going to tank on them, and they trying to get out now.
Okay, got it. Right, so it's like a kind of manipulation. It could be for them.
For whales, for big money people, for people with like, let's say you have millions of dollars, you sell $1 million, it puts a big red candle on the chart, and it scares people. Because what is a big red candle? What does that translate to in the real world? Because remember, when we look at the charts, we're looking at the back line, like the history. We're looking at the ledger of the world. You know what I mean? Everyone's pockets. We're looking at the ledger of the world. So yeah, if someone sells $1 million out in the real world, that looks like, yo, this and this going out of business.
So something happened.
They're selling their stocks. Price charts, period. Buying and selling is all we're looking at. And once you understand that, buying and selling creates emotion, because some people, they buy and sell with emotion, and then some people don't. then you understand, oh, this creates this ability to move in between the lines, arbitrage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, so this is Apple, bro, and this is every 6 months. So yeah, I mean, people talk all that, but look, they're trending up, bro. It's amazing.
Yeah, they had one big drop before that last big, like, just launch, man. Where is that at?
Let's check this out. Look at this. This is, they topped around here to here. Right, we're gonna go here. So we're looking at 79% drop.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was
1,000 days. That's wild. That's wild. That's crazy.
that's huge.
Yeah.
And this is why ChatGPT is so, man, that's so dope. Say like, and then you can add like, be like, provide credible resources, along with the information too.
Oh.
Right.
Right. Exactly.
I mean,
Back everything up now. We live in an age of like knowledge now, bro. Like we back everything up. Age of knowing. There's no excuse for not knowing anymore, man. This is why we're doing this YouTube, because I'm showing charts, and I hope people like kind of latch on to these charts and understand that this is we're all gonna make money forever. This is forever, literally, and every asset is what I'm showing you. You know what I mean? Every asset. Hewlett Packard. This is 6 months on Hewlett Packard. What is it doing? Look at the 3 months. Everything. Yeah, if you buy here, you kill yourself. But the point of us looking at charts and starting to upgrade ourselves is to not buy in those times. To understand that those times are created by fear events. And we don't buy during those. We wait and take the opportunity to buy at the bottom during those.
Right.
Because if this is 3 months at a time, well, I'm going to be real with you, bro. This is 3 months of selling, and then 1, 2 months. Like, that's 6 months. That's half a year that you can get in. Like, that's not enough time for you. You're not looking at the charts. Period. And that's the point. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got to be able to, it's showing us opportunity, but you just got to be able to see it.
This is Google. You got to be able to see it, because nobody's going to show you. Why? Because they want you to go buy an advisor and he'll do this.
Right. If they can make money off of you, then why would they take?
I won't even say it's that, bro. It's just that people don't have the energy. They don't have the time. So of course it's a service that's valuable because it makes you more money. So it's that simple. You see what I'm saying? What I'm trying to do is, what we're doing is we're trying to give it to the entrepreneurs and people who do want to take the time and want to set themselves apart and break free. Make themselves financially wealthy. Because this is how they do it. This is how everyone does it.
And this is streamlined it for them so they can take advantage of it.
Yes, sir. Look at this. It's Google. Everything I'm showing you is doing the same thing. Google in a 3 month. Everything is the same thing. So once you understand what this same thing is that we're showing you, like, please ask questions in the chat. If you're on YouTube, ask questions. I'm gonna answer all the questions pertaining to this. I'm really trying to show people this info, because the more we talk about it together, the quicker and better our info comes.
Right. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, boss. So look, same thing with Google. What more could you ask for, bro? And if you look at the 3 month chart with Google, those compressions, man, they're profitable, man. You may go through this, for a little while, maybe for about, a good 2 years, but then they're making you money. Go do it again for 2 years, something, so, and then they're making you money. They're a good company.
Worth the wait.
Over time, man, over a long scale of time, since 2005, this is showing you that they've been doing this. Come on now, you know what I'm saying? Who else we need to show, man?
So I mean, like, seeing a chart like this, it's like, okay, do I buy it now, or do I just wait until I know it's going to drop again before it goes back up? So I just like,
that's the point. You try to critically think about that, right? Yeah. Do you buy now? Is there a cycle?
It looks like a cycle to me. I mean,
right. So let's try to say, all right, maybe I don't buy now. Maybe I try to figure out the cycle movement first, or the trend, and then decide buying or selling or whatever, right? So what we're trying to do is discover a trend, Because look, what if we couldn't see this part, right? What if we were right here and you enter and it's just red after red after red? You got to be able to see the trend.
Right. So you go,
Yeah,
you look at history.
Right. Now look, you don't, again, over time, this is a straight arrow up. So really you can just throw money in and just sleep. You just got to know how long that vehicle you throw. That's why we call them vehicles. How long that vehicle takes to get its profit ride. You get what I'm saying? So Google's pretty quick. We look at gold, or we look at, gold is long. You can screw around and go to a 20-year period and not get profit. You see what I'm saying? So it's scary. That's scary to me.
Yeah, I did 20 years.
Yeah. So with crypto, we have 4-year cycles. You only waiting 5 years.
Yeah, I get that's a lot more manageable
You see?
and more exciting. Yeah.
Now, what we're looking at is Ethereum. We're gonna chart this real quick, and then we're gonna go ahead and kill the video. You know what I mean? We're gonna chart this, finish the video, so that people can digest it. And
Because this is a lot of information.
absolutely, and that way you can be able to watch it over again and actually, grasp it. Because once we drill this in, I'm gonna amplify on this week by week, but drilling this part in, period, is all you need. Period. You only need one video, and that's this video right here. That's it. Just gotta understand the information coming out, and I may not be able to, say it in the right way, or put it in the right way. But if you ask questions, I'll answer them. So, all right. This is Ethereum, boss. Same thing. Ethereum's a little younger, but it's on track on that same 4-year scale. Now, if you enter around this time frame, you're going to be hurting for a while before you get back in profit. So the point is being able to try to read a little bit of momentum before you invest. That's all. Just understanding just a little bit before we invest. Not too much. Just peek it. And then as you learn more, you'll do the rest. Your knowledge will do the rest. You'll go from 3 months to 1 month. See what I'm saying? And look at it on a 1 month scale. And you watch it do this. You see what I'm saying? And then maybe enter around here. And then understand it's going to capitulate and finally go up to its bull run. You see what I'm saying?
I do see a trend, and let me know if I'm correct. Like before it goes straight down, it goes up, like almost like. So I'm an athletic coach, so I know in order to go up, you gotta throw yourself down, and then go up. So the more you can absorb, the more you can explode. So that's what it's looking like. Like it goes up a little bit and it comes down. And then vice versa. Before it goes up, it's gonna go down a little bit, and then like a spring.
Yeah. So look, remember we talked about this is philosophy in a way where you have your own, right? You see things your own way, and because you decide everybody's different and they decipher information your own way. So this is pure facts that we're looking at. So therefore, facts have different ways of deciphering. You see what I'm saying? Or understanding the info. So I agree with you. I can understand what you're saying. So I'm gonna tell chat, the way he's explaining it is the way I agree with. We can look and see that for some reason when it dips here, it likes to spring a little bit, or we like to call it capture energy, collect contracts, collect money, right? Gather itself, then down, right, and then jump, right? That's what it's doing. So it bends down over a period of time, consolidate over a period of time, get a lot of energy and money behind it. For people like me who don't, who are early, we get in early. We're packing money, like like how we work right now, but we're putting everything in, packing, and then boom, you want to catch that. So you want to do that every time. So if I squeeze this, now you can see how that's doing it again. Once I squeeze that, see how you can see it better?
Yeah.
So see, on this is a monthly scale. So Ethereum.
Right, it's predictable.
4 years, 4-year cycles, boss. It follows Bitcoin. I'll get into the reason why in depth later. This is back to the Bitcoin chart, right? Why in depth later. But it deals with liquidity and how these things are attached in the background. People make money providing liquidity, printing 24/7, making money. So that's the point, is getting this knowledge out there so we can get everyone up to that level that deserves it. And you deserve it if you listen to these videos, period. That's how life works. Yeah. Yeah, man. Any closing remarks that you want to dive into real quick before let's look at the video. I'll be crazy not showing the video. What am I doing?
Man, tells you everything.
Yeah.
If you want to know the truth, sometimes they say you gotta follow the money.
And where's the money charted?
Where is it charted?
Mm-hmm. Right here, boss. It's all right here. All the money is in assets. It's in the dollars. It's in like let's look at the U.S. oil. It's in oil. Look at that. Oh yeah, look at that weight.
Heads
That's
post
crazy.
INC, post as we hold.
That's
Money
in the US
stacking
oil.
up,
Oh
yeah,
my
watch it
goodness.
explode.
What the hell?
Heads post INC, post as we hold. Richard Hart versus SEC for crypto.
For some reason, yo, they hating no heads.
It don't matter,
We got each other's back, now we can flex. Forget a market cap, heads could burn all of that. Already spinning in the front, psyops in the back.
We stack, burn, flip and trade a little crypto.
Show me other platforms famous, cause the DeFi is all we know.
SEC sending their letters and marking their posts.
They didn't expect RH11 to come and dispose.
Heads post INC, post as we hold. Money stacking up, yeah, watch it explode. Heads post INC, post as we hold. Richard Hart versus SEC for crypto.